SB24. Back with my road to the show. Major League Baseball. 17 to show. My road to the show player is pitcher from the Mets. I'm the ace of the staff in my second full season. We got a record of 31-34, and I'm gonna start my next game against Atlanta. At Atlanta. Let's get this going.
From the new home of the Atlanta today, the third and final game in this three-game series between the New York Mets and the Atlanta Braves. It's baseball on MLB Network, and it's coming up next.
Haven't played this for a while, but
Aaron Blair gets the ball for Atlanta in this one. What's your take on him, H?
Well, Matt, last game he pitched 6 full innings. He looked like he had good stuff. He didn't get a decision, but he gave his team a chance to be in the ball game. I look for similar performance in this game.
Gives up. The boy should be able to attack that.
Here's Ben Revere. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Let's do it, y'all. Let's do it.
Left fielder, Ben Revere. They've got no outs.
Grounded to third. Shaw gloves it. And he's retired here, one away.
One down. Good play, Shaw. Good play, Shaw.
And time now to take a look at how these Braves are lined up in this one. HR, how do they send their fan base home happy here today?
Well, in this day and age, with so many teams that rely on that long ball to win games for them, this isn't one of those clubs, really. They're in the bottom third in the league in home runs. So they're going to put the ball in play. They're going to try to manufacture runs. They can run into one every now and then, but that's not the key part of their offense.
Stepping up now, Ender Inciarte. And there you see his righty-lefty splits and how they've played out so far this season. These Mets, Harold, as they take the field here today, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
And, Matt, you know, you look at their split right now, but they lost the first game 1 to second one, so you're looking at momentum is on their side. That's why I'm kind of leaning towards them here in this third game.
Liner towards second, and that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit.
Well, that's a good sign, him getting a base hit. He's been struggling quite a bit. He's in the 2-hole, going to get some good pitches to hit. Maybe this is the start of him getting hot.
Bad pitch. Boy can run. 80 speed.
Batting third, right fielder.
That's a good hitter right here.
Matt Kemp.
So here's Matt Kemp now as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1.
Come on.
And at first for him following the 1-out
tight
single.
Strike zone. Come on.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Started that swing a bit too early.
Some guys are great low ball hitters, but most guys, especially guys with pop like this, they're hunting for the ball belt high and above. So that was a nicely spotted fastball down in the zone.
Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1 and 2. And there is our officiating crew in this one, calling balls and strikes, Mr. Freddie Ferguson.
Yeah, Matt, Freddie might call a few strikes below the knees in this one, but he tends to get pretty good reviews. Players don't argue a whole lot. He's consistent. He almost never impacts the game in a negative way.
And there's one that misses to Kemp as he works it back to 2 and 2.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
Curveball away.
Got him. Here's the 2-2. And now this ball's lifted in the air down the right field line, but this will get back into the seats, so the count holds at 2 and 2.
Well, that's back-to-back breaking balls. He's able to foul that one off. Will they come back with a third?
Changeup misses, and it's full 3 and 2.
3-2 count with a guy on first base that can run like he can. I think they got to send him right here. I think he's off and running.
What am I doing now? Fastball. 1.5.
Ready to deliver the full count pitch. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going.
This is not conventional what I'm going to do right now, but I'm going to throw a curveball. Throw a curveball on him. It's not conventional.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. And he misses with that one for ball 4. So that'll put runners on first and second now with one away.
Having a good start to this game, man. First inning, and I'm two base runners.
Adam Duvall, and you can see his home road splits there. He has not fared very well in front of the home crowd, oddly enough. He starts him out with a curveball for a strike.
Well, Matt, this is a situation in last night's game. They didn't do a very good job driving in runs. Now, in this game, you capitalize on it. You grow from your mistakes and be able to come back and deliver in this one here.
1-1.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
Got him. Yeah.
And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now.
Well, if you're wondering if he's going to be loose for this game, there's our answer. 98 in the first inning. He's going to be coming right after.
Can't lose him. Can't lose this battle.
The 1-2 pitch. Tried to stay back on the changeup there, but this is chopped foul at home plate.
Fastball off the straight zone.
Another 1-2 delivery. Strike 3 called, and now he's 1 out away from getting out of this.
Big strikeout for the second out there, but he's not out of it yet. We'll see if he can feed off that K, wiggle out of the jam, and keep this game tied.
Josh Harrison stands in. His average for the year sits in the 280s entering play.
Harrison.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A changeup over the inside corner.
Well, he's got himself in a little bit of a jam, but I tell you what, he does as good a job as anybody. First and second, 2 outs. Now watch how he pitches on the corners and tries to get himself out of this.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And a curveball that started low and broke lower. Ball 1. Two men are on with 2 men out. And a half-hearted attempt that time as he broke the plane of the plate. It's a ball and 2 strikes now.
1-2. You don't know what's coming now. You don't know what's coming. Fastball busting inside. Unhittable.
From the belt, the pitch. They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2.
So that's 2 pitches in a row above the belt. As a hitter, that's what you're looking for, especially when it's a day game and the ball is carrying. That just wasn't a good enough pitch to hit.
Get off this zone.
2-2 count. Here it comes. Shot weakly to the left. Taken there by Cabrera. Throw to first is going to be in time, and the Braves rally comes up short as that's out number 3. It's quite possible the humidity has finally taken its toll on some of the fans. More baseball on MLB Network right after this.
Got out that jam.
Into the box.
If I got
now,
up to bat, then we must have scored a lot of runs. If I'm up to bat.
Brown.
Let it fly right here.
Wow.
Into the windup and the pitch. Boy, not even close with that one, and he's behind 0-1. Harold, these Braves, as they begin play here this afternoon, they come in the midst of a stretch where they've dropped 6 of their last 9.
Well, it's the last game at home before a 7-game road trip. You want to win this game because really 7 games isn't that long. It's just 1 week. So you give the fans a nice taste today. They run out, buy tickets, and they see you in a week.
0-2, here it comes. Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end.
I guess.
Down in order go the Mets. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Digging in, Rio Ruiz. And a quick glance at the numbers will tell you it's been a huge struggle for him at the plate this year. First delivery to him on the way. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. Oh, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch can be very tough.
Come on, that was a strike, man. What are you doing?
1-1.
That was a strike, man. Come on, you can look at the Mito on the left. That was a strike. Got him.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. There's a fastball right over the inside corner. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Well, let's take a look at the Mets defense, brought to you by Majestic. And I'm looking down there at Asdrubal Cabrera. Does he still make the routine play? Yes. But, man, when he was young, he can make the highlight reel play with the best of them. So fun to watch.
Striding into the box, Jace Peterson. The average for him entering play, not far north of 200. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder, but this is foul for the first strike.
Got around that one.
Here we go, boys.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Can't spot my pitches well today, man. It's been a while I've been on, so.
Here's the 1-1 delivery. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. Bottom of the second here with no score. Strike 2 called, and it's even at 2.
Third ball. Third ball.
Had him fooled as he swings through the curveball. 2 down.
He's just got great strikeout stuff. In his last start, he racked up double-digit Ks, and it looks like he could finish up in that range again here. He's really an exciting pitcher to watch when he's sending guys packing like this.
Batting 8.
Into the box, Kurt Suzuki. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
Fast with that pitch.
Who's the first here?
We got some new animations. That's new.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Shows some new animation. Must have been an update there. Just noticed that. 0-2, and I'm gonna let him. He's going to reach for this pitch.
Looking to set down the side on strikes. Here it comes. Hit the other way out toward right field. Heading after it is Jankowski.
Oh, no.
He can't get there, so the inning will continue.
That was a great job of driving that ball, extending his arms very well, was able to get it over the right fielder's head, one-hopping it off the wall for an easy double. That's one of those solid hits that you don't even feel coming off the bat.
Who's the pitcher?
Batting ninth. Pitcher.
Hold him down. Let's get him
Stepping in now, Aaron Blair, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Well, we'll give you a look there at the graphic. That's his first double on the year. As a look, now the pitch.
What is going on here, y'all?
It's ball 2.
Tell you what, pitching to the pitcher is not that easy. Sometimes when you face him, a little bit of a letdown. It's in a 2-0 count right now. You got to really focus, I think, more so with the pitcher hitting against you than anybody.
3-0 now.
3-0 to the opposing pitcher. Throwing strikes can be difficult sometimes, but nothing like not being able to throw it to the other pitcher. Man, it's got to be frustrating.
Hey, 2 down.
And he gets this fastball over, back to 3-1 now.
It'll be interesting if he comes in the zone aggressively again here. With the base open, he doesn't have to.
He's set. Here's the 3-1. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away.
3-2. I'm going to hit him with a curveball. He's not going to swing. He's just going to look at it.
Ready to deliver the full count pitch. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate.
I'm going to wear it back because I know you can't hit my best.
Now a liner caught by Cabrera out there at short. Pretty much right in the glove that time, and the inning is over.
They got me working
Danger
first 2 innings,
following
man.
the 2-out double. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Set to start the third as we're back on MLB Network from Suntrust Park near Atlanta. Striding in once again, Ben Revere. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Ben Revere.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1.
My pitches are not going where I want.
Now here's the pitch. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1.
Good shot. Good contact.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. And a fastball just a bit high.
That was a strike.
Here we go. Right now.
Come on, get this guy on base, man.
Here's the pitch. Line drive to center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So it's an inning opening base hit, and the Braves have a man on. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ender Inciarte. He reached on a single in his first try.
He's going to bunt now. Why am I even pitching this pitch?
Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double play is going to be tough. Even getting 1 out could be a challenge.
That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1.
Man, I think he's trying to send a message right here. I'm going to challenge you. I like my stuff. I think I'm better than you. I don't care how good a hitter you are. And this guy's a good hitter, by the way. But he came right after him early in the count.
Now a throw over and a dive, but he's back. A runner at first with no outs here.
No, he's still.
Hit on the ground out to short. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game.
Back-to-back hits, and now the inning is set up. They're trying to put the first run on the board so you can bunt, move them up. Now you're second and third. You may draw the infield in, or if they sit back, get the easy ground ball, and you pick up the first run of the game. But it's all set up with those back-to-back singles, and now you can do whatever you want to do with the rest of the inning.
Up next for Atlanta, right fielder.
Standing in now, Matt Kemp, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Fastball, and that thing's a blur up there, folks. 1-1.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
Now Kemp awaits the 1-1.
Yes.
Swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
I need a strikeout.
Hey, let's make a plan on him right here. Let's go.
The 1-2 pitch. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Oh, that was a strike.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front.
You
we'll see if he finds
now,
that pitch because it'll be important for him.
Strike, man.
Full count. Here it comes. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
Pitch,
wow, that's awfully impressive right there. The pitch before was really close. Called the ball. What does he do? He comes back with a better pitch and gets the punch out.
First baseman number 23, Adam Duvall.
Throw it up top.
Hey, we got one.
In now, Adam Duvall, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Yeah, man, I had to absolutely work, man.
Hey, let's go right here.
Comes set and the 0-1. And that one stayed up a little high. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
In a big spot like this, you have to be looking for something you can handle. That
going
pitch
down,
bunched him
mate.
up completely, so I think he's trying to do a little bit too much right now.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning.
Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
Josh Harrison.
Into the box, Josh Harrison. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the 3rd.
Don't give in to this guy, man. Don't give in to this guy.
Hey, 2 out.
Here comes the 1-0. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats.
Hey, come on, guys. Let's go. We gotta hold him right here.
Hit back up the middle. Scooped up on the backhand. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. 2 left for Atlanta. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless.
Here you go. Let it fly.
Digging in to try it again. Sean Brown comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
2-0. Finally got a lead.
Throw over to first, and the runner back safely.
Hey, let her fly right here.
Here comes the first pitch. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
Matt, it looks like he was sitting there getting ready to jump on the first pitch fastball, and they pulled the string on him and threw him a changeup and just got him out front. Now I don't know what he's thinking up there at the plate or what he might be looking for. He could be pretty confused right now.
And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. Second. Gloved by Harrison. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired.
Got a lead to work
so
with,
it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. It's the Mets 2 and the Braves nothing.
Get these 3 out right here. Get these 3 out.
Digging in for his second at bat, Rio Ruiz. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Rio Ruiz.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike.
You know, Matt, he's having great success, but I can't say it's because of the first pitch strike. Now, that's over 60% of the time he's throwing that for a strike, but usually to have this kind of success, you would think the ratio would be much higher.
And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control 0-2.
Well, Matt, he's been struggling, and they're coming right after him. He finds himself once again in an 0-2 count.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Well, we're all hearing his name in the Cy Young Award discussion at this point in the season. It's pretty hard to argue against it when you watch him dominate a guy on 3 pitches and send him packing without much problem.
The batter, number 8, shortstop.
Stepping in now, Jace Peterson. Lays off 1-0. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. And he misses again, 2-0.
That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count.
Here comes the 2-0 pitch. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1.
I'm not gonna lose you, baby. I'm not gonna lose you. Guarantee you I'm not gonna lose you. Come with you, man. Coming at you.
Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. Breaking ball just misses the inside corner.
Well, he falls behind 3-1 right now, but man, he is really throwing the ball well. He's been attacking them all game.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. 3-2 now.
Better swing that bat, young man. Better swing that bat. You're not getting a walk today. No free passes. Got him.
He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
Is you nuts? No way, No way, man. Get some glasses, man.
So a runner at first with one man gone.
And
that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Kurt Suzuki.
1 out now.
In there for strike 1, 0-1.
Great job of getting back in the zone with a hard fastball after the walk. I think he might have let a little frustration out with that pitch.
Hits are now even at 4 apiece.
Get me out of here quick.
Turn 2 right here. Turn 2. Here we go.
Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called a strike anyway. Nothing in 2 now.
Look, Matt, this guy's got a great sinker. Here's the key. He's got a runner on first base. This is where you can get that ground ball double play. Make him chase that hard sinker and hit it into the dirt and turn one over for you.
And here's a changeup in there for a called
third
strike,
down, young man.
And that's the second out of the inning.
Boy, he's got great stuff today, doesn't he? That's 7 punch-outs now here in the middle innings. He's up over 1 in the inning up to this point. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can change their plan of attack and start to put the ball in play. But right now that's just not happening.
The pitcher, Aaron Blair.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Aaron Blair is at the plate as he watches ball 1.
Here we go now. Let's go.
A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
Well, I like that, taking that strike right there. Look, he's already walked a couple guys early. He's not throwing the ball consistently in the zone. You have to be patient and make him work.
Here it comes on 1-1. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. No runs, 4 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Braves strand 1. They trail things here 2-0. Digging in and looking for more, Ben Revere. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
Well, they're still in this game. You know, if they can get somebody on, a broken bat, a blooper, a bunt, and then go for the big ball, they can get something going. But they got to start with getting somebody on base. This offense needs a base runner and get things happening.
And that finds its way through for a base hit. So there'll be a man aboard here to start out their half of the fifth.
Base, man.
Well, he's a really good hitter, and when you drop below 280, people start having concerns. So that's a welcome hit. Maybe he'll rocket back up towards 300 like expected of him.
The center fielder, number 13, Ender Inciarte.
Here's Ender Inciarte as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball. 1-0. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far.
There's 2 dogs, man. Ah, I gotta get him out. Gotta get him out. Get one of them out.
The 1-0 delivery. Ground ball right side.
Yes.
A dive, and he knocks it down. And he'll make it to first easily on what will almost certainly be ruled an infield single. So here's Matt Kemp now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Again.
First pitch on its way. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball.
Well, they've yet to hang a number on the scoreboard, but it looks like they've got a great opportunity from the breakthrough. Going to be pretty demoralizing if they can't.
Up top, it's 2-0.
He's got a couple of pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. It might be time to take a step back and try to refocus on making some good pitches.
Hey, no outs now.
That one's in there on the black. 2-1.
Jeez, oh man, working hard today, man, to get a win.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Way in front of that fastball. None out, runners at first and second.
Strikeout. I don't need no kind of. Need a strikeout.
This one's down to third.
Yes.
Shaw has it. The second for 1. On to first, and Kemp is bounced into a double play.
I'll take that.
Not what you expect from your 3-hole hitter when the first 2 guys get on base. That's pretty deflating. But now we'll see if the cleanup guy can still pick up the runner at third.
I'll take that double play.
Now batting, first baseman, Adam Duvall.
Standing in now, Adam Duvall. He'll swing and lift a ball fouled off to the left and out of play. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. And there's ball 1.
Tough spot to hit here as a hitter. You have a base open, so you have to almost be trying to think like the pitcher. Is he going to try to pitch around me, or is he going to come in the strike zone?
I got open base, so I could pitch around. Trying not to give him nothing.
The 1-1 pitch. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher.
1 out away from stranding that runner on third. So the last thing you want to do is throw a wild pitch and let him score. Nice job there by the catcher to knock that one down.
Hey, come on, guys, let's go. Got hold of him right here.
2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. Fouled straight back.
He's putting on a little bit of a pitching clinic now. Look, he gives up a single and a single. Then he got the double play ball. Now he's got 2 strikes.
And I can get out of this.
Wiggle out of this, leaving a man stranded on base. That's a really good inning.
No runs on 6 hits and no errors so far for Atlanta. And he's got himself a 9 here, and the side is retired. 1 left for Atlanta. They're still down. It's 2-0. Ready for another shot now. Josh Harrison, 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far.
Josh Harrison.
Into the windup and the pitch. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike 1.
When you're facing this good a hitter, man, that strike 1 becomes so important to get ahead with him and make him think about something else. Now you can control the at bat.
And that one stayed too low, apparently.
One thing you try to do as a hitter is figure out what pattern the pitcher is pitching. I can't cover the whole plate. He's done a masterful job of pounding him on the outside half for strikes, and they haven't figured it out yet.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. Just foul.
This is a well-conditioned pitcher right here. His stamina is showing up. He's still throwing in the high 90s, and it's late in the game. Man, he's in shape.
Get him out. That's a good pitch.
And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you can see there, he in fact leads the NL in that category. Ready for another chance? Rio Ruiz been a strikeout victim twice in this one. A couple of lefties start to get loose now in the bullpen. First pitch on its way. Here's a hard hit ball that'll be caught out there at short, as he'll hang on here to record the second out.
I thought that was the third out. My bad. Sorry.
Digging in once again, Jace Peterson comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Come on, get ahead, stay ahead.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a neck-high fastball that time.
I got to get out this inning. I get out this inning, they probably gonna take me out the game probably. Four pitches away from 100, they're gonna take me out.
Two down.
If I don't get this out, they're gonna take me out.
1-0 count. Here it is.
What is going on? Come on.
Maybe a bit of an overthrow there, guys. May have let that front side open up a little early to try to hump up on a fastball and sailed on it.
I don't think he hit me out the ball.
Just a tick behind for a strike.
Oh, man, he took a swing and a half at that one. I think some frustration is creeping into these guys, so he might have just been trying to get his guys on the board with one swing.
The pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. And with just 5 2/3 innings under his belt, he's about to hit the century mark in his pitch count now.
Yeah, but if he gets through this inning, I think they'd be happy with it. To get through 6 innings and just a little over 100 pitches, I think that's pretty good outing.
He takes a cold strike at the knees, and that'll run things full. 2 out, nobody on.
We're back, y'all. We're back. My best against his best. Let's do it. Let's do it.
And this is fouled at the plate.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
Got it.
The next 3-2. Again, he sends it out of play.
I go with my best if this is my last hit, last batter. Oh, that's nasty right there. That's nasty. That's a nasty pitch. Got him.
And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning. Braves are set down 1-2-3. Still down 3-0.
Shutout. That's all right for me. Oh, they still got me in the game.
Ready once again, Sean Brown. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Brown.
Come on, baby, get your pitch up there.
He's set. Here it comes. And the pitcher is, in fact, bunting here as he puts this one down. Flip to the second baseman covering now for the out. Stepping into the box, Kurt Suzuki. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7.
Suzuki.
Get at him right here.
Into the windup and the pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Hey, it's really hard to work deep into games when you're having an outing like this guy is. You're going to strike out a lot of guys. Well, guess what? Your pitch count's going to go up too.
Ball one.
You know what, Matt? He's been getting most of the pitches. I know he's complaining a little bit on this one, but he's been getting most of the pitches today. He should be feeling pretty good about himself.
That's a strike. They don't need your help, man.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. 2-1.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
Fly ball to straightaway left. Moving under it, Merrifield. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Freddie Freeman will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with one gone in the inning. Some activity out in the bullpen now as a couple of left-handers begin to stir.
He get every pitch that I can throw.
High in the air out to center field. Lagares is under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Here's Ben Revere. He's 2 for 3 thus far.
25, Ben Revere.
I got to get you out, man.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Oh, he lifts a high pop-up.
Yes, you got
drifting
that.
into foul territory on the right side. There to take this one is Duda, and that'll end the inning. Down in order go the Braves. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score.
I don't think I'm making this next inning. Definitely not making this next inning.
Jerry Blevins is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
I wasn't making that next inning.
Jerry Blevins.
Well, this game had its moments, but it got out of hand pretty quick. Always nice when you can coast to a 6-run win. Save your closer for another day and let everyone in on the action.
6-0 the final shutout score today. Sean Brown earns his 8th victory of the season, picking up 11 strikeouts along the way. So that'll just about do it for my partners Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac. This is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching a presentation of MLB Network. So long, everybody.
Good outing. Definitely a good game, y'all. Let's be signing off into the next start. See ya.
The final line score for this afternoon's ball game.
A coach acknowledges a pitcher on his recent spree of strikeouts. He's on a torrid pace. They'll see if he can keep it up.